Okay, fellow Toastmasters and welcome to guests. When I first met my husband, I had a giant crush on him. Do you know why? Because he was very handsome and tall, like a movie star or a model. resembled 송일국, the main actor of 주몽 drama. My mom always would say to me like that while watching 주몽 drama before. And also he was kind, like an English gentleman. Especially I fell in love with his side face, profile, very deeply, because his side face looked more handsome than his front face to me. So while he was driving his car often, I would enjoy watching his side face very happily, sitting in the passenger seat beside him. Do you know the story about the person who has a nice profile is really good-minded? I heard it from my younger sister before a long time. I think it is really true. Why? Because my husband is always good-minded and kind to other people. Today, I'll tell you only 4 stories about them, among many stories related to. First, he was very faithful, 효심이 지극한, to my mom during my mom was alive before. For example, he not only gave my alone living mom some pocket money, 200,000 won regularly once a month for 1 year, but also he paid for her, my mom, for her total medical treatment and drug fee for a few years. And also, before, he suggested me to bring my sick mom to our home, to live with her together forever. And second, he spends money without reluctance, very happily, even in a very hard situation. For example, before, he always firstly would pay for the drinks after enjoying some drinks with his friends together at a bar. If they were hesitating to pay for it, and even if he didn't have any little money for tomorrow meals. Later, he said to me that he realized that if he spends money, even in a very hard situation, more money comes back to him. At the time, I was surprised too. And the third, he gives some money in charity to poor people. For example, near our office there, one very old woman was working, gathering some boxes to make a living. At that time, my husband gives some money in charity to her often. And also, one time he donated a little big money, 5 million won, 500만 원, to UNICEF for starving children. And the last, the fourth, he likes to buy meals to other people. He said it is his habit. For example, before about 10 years ago, while we are moving to our now apartment, on the first day of our moving, he bought dinner to many residents of our apartment. Maybe over 30 people, I think. I remember. It reminds me of Martin, one great member of our ISTM.
Yeah.
this over kindness and good-minded to other people are his being married and demerit at the same time, I think. Why demerit? But why demerit? It because sometimes some selfish people would exploit them. However, I really love his this being married, great marriage, so much, which first and most importantly caused me to have a giant crush on my husband. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, I'm Toastmaster. I'm shaking hands myself.
1 minute side.
1 minute side.
To give her some constructive feedback, we can write down to if you want. I don't want, so I don't want to write down because I have to prepare my next speech.
Okay. I understand you.
I have to concentrate.
Okay, for 1 minute, you can write the good points, some improving points for the speaker. For me, you can write for 1 minute. Okay, timer, please check the time, 1 minute.
지금 준비되고 있어. 첫 번째 스피커 하셨나? 두 번째 분은